Alright, hello, what's up? It's Gokuma. Welcome to the channel. And tonight gonna be playing a little bit more of 007 First Light. So I think last time I streamed was Wednesday or Thursday? I don't remember. No, it was Wednesday because I think I had plans Thursday night. Yes, I did have plans. Yeah, so the last time I streamed was Wednesday night, and so since then on Thursday, I went with friends to go see The Big Lebowski. There's a theater here in Japan that from time to time they'll reshow old American movies. Why? Like, I don't know, but they actually, it's not just that theater. Like sometimes like other theaters, like they'll just show like old ass like American movies. um don't know why, but my friends were going to see The Big Lebowski, and like went to go with them to see it because I've seen the movie before, but of course like I've never seen it in theater. I saw it like sometime after the fact. um like I think around the time that it came out. um and yeah, we had the theater all to ourselves, which is great because we don't have to feel like we're disturbing anyone. um and yeah, I think watching it, because I've only watched it one other time, and I was of course like much younger age, like maybe I was still in high school when I saw it. Maybe. But I think seeing it again as an adult, um I don't know, I think I like the movie more as an adult, and I think I like appreciated it more than I would have as a teenager or whatever age I was back when I saw it. Yeah, and then other than that, last night, um I was busy, so I didn't get to stream. And then today, like, I thought I wouldn't be able to stream, but um but plans kind of ended early, so figured I'd play for, maybe just do like a mission tonight, try to get a little bit more further into the game before calling it a night. um so other than that, it's been a pretty big week for video games. um this past Wednesday morning, at least Wednesday morning for me, I streamed the PlayStation State of Play and to give my reactions and stuff. Um, so we already like talked about that. Um, but um, this morning for me was the Summer Game Fest. I kind of wish I was able to get around to to streaming it and give my reactions, but dude, it's it's a Saturday, like 6 a.m. on a fucking Saturday. Like, you know how hard it is to just voluntarily like get up for that shit. So um so unfortunately, like I went to bed late the night before, and I wasn't gonna stress about it. So I didn't get to stream it or react live to it, but I did get to watch it after the fact, and I thought it was a pretty good presentation. So off the top of my head, I know they, I remember they started the show with the Resident Evil Code Veronica remake, simply titled Resident Evil Veronica. So so that's really cool, and I think that's something that like people have been asking for like years. And probably, in all honesty, I feel like maybe we should have gotten that game before Resident Evil 4 remake, but there was probably, I feel like there was logistical reasons why um they went with doing the RE4 remake first as opposed to doing Code Veronica remake. But either way, I'm glad that like we're finally getting a Code Veronica remake. So now it feels like the first like set of games all have remakes. Whether other games like Resident Evil 5 or Resident Evil 6 get remakes uh remain to be seen. I think there might be some value in giving Resident Evil 5 a remake, especially because Resident Evil remake. I mean, Resident Evil 5 is gonna be like, I don't know. I think right now it's like maybe over 15 years old. So I think by the time it comes out, it'll be like 20 years old. Um, so I think of course the gameplay would be better. And they can definitely handle co-op. Um, like they can do more stuff with co-op now. So I think there's a lot that they can do with Resident Evil 5 remake. I just wonder like what the fuck they're gonna do if they do a Resident Evil 6 remake. Um, I feel like they'll probably just do a remake anyways because Resident Evil 6 remake has, I mean, Resident Evil 6 has always been uh uh I can't think of a word, but it's been it kind of left a negative mark on the Resident Evil series, despite the fact that I actually liked the game, but no one else did. So, um, they would have to definitely make like some significant changes to to a Resident Evil 6 remake. I doubt it would be quite the same game. Like I think it'd be very similar-ish, but I think it would end up being like a very 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 different game. Because a lot of the remakes have ended up being like pretty different than their original games. Um, at least starting back from like Resident Evil 2 remake, because Resident Evil 1 remake, one of the good things about that game is it's pretty much like a one-to-one version of the original Resident Evil, but just with added stuff. Like that's it. It's otherwise it's like damn near like the same fucking game, just better graphics and controls and all that. But then when we get to like RE2 remake, RE3 and 4, and I'm sure with Code Veronica, um while they mostly follow the same story, but there's definitely like a lot of changes. Like there's a lot of differences to it. Um, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did the same thing with Resident Evil 6 if they get up that far. But anyways, because I would have to think that that's going to be the plan. Is, you know, they're going to try to remake, you know, as many Resident Evils as they can, because um you know, that's where Capcom makes their money. That's where all this funding for their shit comes from, is for the most part Resident Evil. That's why we always see Resident Evil games every year, or at least almost every year. Um, so yeah, so we got that. Um, you know, there's like a bunch of other stuff that I'm sure would have interested a lot of people, like, you know, Guild Wars 3. You know, I don't give a shit, but I'm sure there's a lot of people that do. Um, but for me personally, the only other, you know, there were, I think, some games that did look interesting to me, but maybe I need to know more or see more before I can like get hype about it or something. But from what I remember, the things that I was pretty hyped about for sure was, you know, so of course Resident Evil Veronica, um, and the new Stellar Blade, Stellar Blade Blood Rain. Um, yeah, I was really excited to see that trailer, and because when I first saw it, like I wasn't, you know, like it was just like whatever. I just thought it was like whatever game, and you know, I was, um, you know, like trying to figure out like, okay, like is this, um, you know, is this, you know, what I think it is? Is this Stellar Blade or is this something else? Because um you know, everything looks so different than from what we've seen in the first Stellar Blade, so that like really like threw me off. But then like as you watch it, and then especially when you watch gameplay, it's like, is this Stellar Blade 2, or is this a knockoff Stellar Blade? Like, what is this? Like, what the fuck am I watching? And then yeah, you know, the game reveals as Stellar Blade, um Blood Rain, and yeah, I'm totally hyped and excited for this game. So I think it's supposed to come out sometime next year. Um, so definitely be looking out for that. And then the next thing was Street Fighter 6 Year 4. So Street Fighter 6 year 4 um, is very very interesting year, because all the characters that got introduced for year 4 are brand new characters, like no returning characters at all, like all brand new characters, which to be honest, like I'm completely fine with, mostly because I just accepted the fact that when it comes to these fighting games, especially games like Street Fighter and Tekken, games that have gone on for so fucking long that they have like a billion characters, and we are not guaranteed to see any of these characters return in following installments. Like we're just not. We're at the mercy and whim of whatever the developers decide. So, you know, I think I'm pretty fortunate because my, you know, if we're talking about Street Fighter, like my favorite character is like Akuma, and also I like Cammy, and they always show up. They always show up. Um, but you know, if there was a Street Fighter where like Cammy didn't show up, it's like disappointing, yeah. But I'm not gonna get like bent out of shape about it or anything, because this just it's how these things work. So um, no returning characters, but we got brand new characters. Don't know anything about them though. Don't know shit about them, so we'll have to see how they turn out. But so in the trailer that they showed like the three characters, and then it was like, oh, like, well, who's the fourth character? Is the fourth character going to be like a returning character? Maybe it could be a guest character or something. And then they showed it was Tifa, Tifa from Final Fantasy VII fame, and which is crazy. It's fucking crazy that we're gonna have a Final Fantasy character, Tifa, in Street Fighter 6. What's also funny is that she of most of out of almost all the Final Fantasy characters, because there are other Final Fantasy characters that like could translate well into a fighting game, but you know, Tifa being probably, you know, the most popular one. Um, you know, she because of her combat style, like, yeah, she totally lends herself well to a fighting game, which is really funny because in Tekken, like the Tekken 7 had Noctis, and then Tekken 8 had Clive. You know, they got two characters that, like, I think are more Soul Calibur people than Tekken people. Whereas like Tifa would have made a lot more sense. But Capcom, fortunately, um, you know, they were the ones that got Tifa instead, and it would make a lot of sense for Tifa to be, because in Street Fighter there really isn't too many characters that have um that use weapons. There's very few characters that use weapons. Like they exist, they're there, but it's extremely few. Like not many characters like use weapons. Traditionally, like they use weapons in Street Fighter. Tekken, there are same thing. There are like a few characters that might use weapons, like, you know, Yoshimitsu comes to mind, but again, it's like it's not too many, but it's, you know, it's not completely unheard of. I think other characters use some form of weapons for combat, like Martial Art uses nunchucks, Raven uses knives. You know, Kunimitsu is about to be in the game, and I think she uses kunai and stuff. So, hold on real quick, I gotta blow my nose. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, like my allergies been acting up. Um. So, anyways, yeah, yeah. So, pretty wild news. We actually did get some information about even this game, First Light. Like, there's gonna be a new story mission or something. You know, I guess this might be DLC that we have to pay for or something. I don't know. They just announced it, and there was like barely any other like information about it. But this game just came out, so um, we probably won't get any details until like a later time, like probably a few months, maybe after the summer, if anything. Um, but yeah, I mean, there was some other good stuff. This was, I think, overall, this was a very good. This was a very good presentation. I think there was something for everyone. in this presentation. I think there were, some really big announcements and stuff, which is, what you always want to see in these things. So, um, yeah, yeah. Um, I think before I start playing, the only other thing that I want to discuss was something that I um heard about, something that's been um a form of discourse as far as like fighting games goes, particularly Street Fighter 6, and the fact that like we have so many young players now. Like we have so many like teenagers and very young adults who been playing Street Fighter 6 for a bit, and then they come up in tournaments and they're fucking like winning, or even if they're not winning, like they're just demolishing pros. So I'll get to that in a moment. I gotta blow my nose again. Yeah, um so part of the discourse is that people are kind of saying that, like, maybe in regards to Street Fighter 6, where it's like they make the argument that, oh, like maybe the game is like too easy, too casual, like shit like that. And I I don't feel like that's the case. I think, I mean, first off, we want younger people to be interested in fighting games. I think maybe, especially like with Street Fighter 5, like that definitely did not attract the younger crowd. But Street Fighter 6 was, first off, started attracting people because of, first off, of the game itself. It was, it was a game that, even if maybe you started playing Street Fighter 6 without the intention of like getting into competitions or anything, maybe you'll dabble online, but people play to get into it because now there's plenty of single player content for them to like really like get into. Like people start playing it knowing that there's more to do than just go online. And that's how they get hooked. Like that's how like they start getting into these games. And then they start going online, they start getting into it, they start entering tournaments, and yeah. um younger gamers, like, it shouldn't be surprising when like even a teenager, and which has happened already in Street Fighter 6, like just comes along and like ends up being a champion. And the reason why I say like it should not be surprising is because when it comes to especially video games with like children, teenagers, um they they learn and adapt so quickly when it comes to these things. Children and teenagers are at an age where they can not only learn and absorb so well, but they come into the game like where this is the meta of the game, and this is how it exists, and they don't know anything else. They they haven't lived a life as as some of the older pros, where we've seen how things have changed throughout the years, throughout the decades. They just basically they go into Street Fighter 6, and they see how the meta is played, and they're like, oh, okay, this is the game, and that's it. They just accept that. They don't know what life was like before. They're just like, oh, okay, so this is what I need to do to be good. Like, let's do it. And then there's the fact that like, teenagers, they can be very, coachable. They absorb information and stuff like a sponge, and the fact that also we have a lot of information out there to begin with. And I think also Street Fighter 6 is just such an appealing game for people to play and get into. There's a reason why, like, it's become one of the, like, highest, by far one of the highest number of entrants in tournaments. So yeah, so I don't think it's because, like, Street Fighter 6 is, like, casual, like, too casual or casual friendly, or anything like that. I think it's a combination of, like, of what I just said, and also, like, for the pros that feel like that um that maybe, like, it is that it is too casual, that that maybe they're the ones that need to get good. you know so I don't know, that's just the way that I feel, and look at it from my perspective. It's like, I feel like everyone, especially like the older pros, it's like they forgot what they were like when they were teenagers coming up. Like, a lot of these pros who end up becoming, like, champions and shit, dude, they were champions, like, when they were teenagers. And somehow it's like, completely fucking surprising that um that teenagers are coming up now, and that they're getting bodied by these teenagers, when it's like, bro, you did the same fucking shit. It's, yeah. So the thing that's great about fighting games in particular, as opposed to other sports in general, is the fact that anyone could be a threat. Anyone at any fucking time could be a threat to you. Like, it doesn't matter um how old you are, doesn't matter how long you've been playing, doesn't matter if you're you're a boy, you're a girl, whatever. There, anything can happen. There's always a potential that you go into a match, and you just get beat, despite the fact that, like, yeah, you're a pro. But in fighting games, anyone can be a threat at any fucking time. So, all right. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and boot this up. Probably do, like, at least, like, I want to try to do a mission. Oh, okay. You can replay chapters. Okay, so all right, so it's not more like chapters. It's more like acts. I feel like. Yeah, anyways. Because I don't know how many, like, chapters or missions or acts there are in the game.
After he escaped Slovakia, we tracked Bond's watch to a field outside of the Syrian village, Jab al-Uthman, where the unregistered cargo plane was abandoned. A wide Thayer sweep picked up his trail 36 hours later in the Turkish province of Şanlıurfa. From here, he embarked on a complex route, eventually bringing him to Egypt, where we lost his trail for good. However, despite significant effort being put into obscuring transport payments, Thayer managed to
Kind of saw this part.
in two of the chartered private jets to the pirate king Bavma. Go to Aleph, find
It's gonna
009
make me
and bring him back.
do all this again?
Everything depends on your success.
I mean, not that I did a lot, but still.
No pressure.
Rise and shine. We're almost there.
I said, wake me when we get to Aleph. Not when we're almost at Aleph.
Not a morning person, are we?
Just drive.
Mind if I pop the radio on?
Why?
Blend in.
You don't need a radio to do that.
Right. No, that's what the eye patches and the wooden legs are for. How do you want to play this once we're inside?
009 is bound to be paranoid. That makes him dangerous. He's expecting us to make a move after Slovakia.
If not us, somebody else.
Correct. He'll be ready, so must we. But to answer your question, once we get inside, we need to get some face time with Bavma. He's the one who'll lead us to 009.
Not getting past that.
Take a right.
And if Bavma isn't an option,
I'll let you know.
I know you don't want me here. And I know what you think of me.
You do.
Insufferable, immature. Ring any bells?
So you were listening back at Epps. It's the first time for everything, eh, Bond?
You owe me a chance.
Why?
If I hadn't followed my hunch back in Slovakia, more people would have died. We both know that. So stop trying to cut me off at the knees every chance you get.
I'll think about it. Over there.
Gents, heads up. Bavma's heli is inbound.
Copy that, Moneypenny. Heading inside.
Stop touching your ear.
What?
I said, stop touching your bloody ear.
Yes, boss. استبعد تماما أن يرجع إلى هنا مجددا.
Well, this place never changes.
12 o'clock. Welcoming committee.
I see them. And they see us.
Impressive. What kind of security can we expect?
We'll have eyes on us, no doubt. Locals, dealers, Bavma's men. Try not to draw attention to yourself.
Me? Never.
What we bought it. What you do with it after is not my problem. You just made it your problem.
Out the way, pretty boy.
Hey, over here. Good steel. Great prices. Everything tested and working. Guaranteed.
Bolt action, custom barrel. That thing punches through armor like it's paper. If
Not
you're
for me,
after
thanks.
something, suit yourself.
Whatever you need to start a war, end the conversation. I have right here. Over here. Ammo included if you buy today. Do you a nice deal. Hey, over here. Great prices. Over here. Ammo included.
Whatever you want, I have here. All items tobacco in the market. Come on over. Come, fresh cats came in this morning.
Over here, handsome. All those painkillers to make you feel better. And land that tastes good for the soul. I have pills for pain, energy, sleep, or even the best kinds of dreams. Whatever you need, I have all can get. Don't be shy. Come and buy. Blues, reds, yellows, whatever mood you're in, I have a color to match. In pain, I can make it all go away with just one pill. Come and see. Goes with blue or feel the rush with red. Come on over. Pick your color and your trim.
Thanks, I'm good.
Handsome, come back and see me if you change your mind. Pills,
Fresh
powders,
tea,
and protein.
deep pool.
All Bama
The
gets
sweet
got no
aromatic
side
blend
effects.
is undeniable, yes?
One by
How
two.
about a Grand Cubana? Cuban leaf, rolled tights. Just fire it up and breathe it in. They just came in today. Just sold my first pack a few minutes ago. Or maybe you're more of a cigarette man. Me, personally, I find cigarettes to be for the restless. A nice tobacco pipe or a Grand Cubana are for those of us who possess the gift of patience. And money, of course.
Just browsing.
Time.
I told you, all power and no cheat.
He's going down in the next step. You deaf, tourist. We said move.
Easy. Not looking for trouble.
Well, you found it, asshole. Get him. Let me try.
They must have been the undercard.
You know, you could make money with those feasts in Aleph.
I'll bear that in mind if the day job doesn't work out.
Over here. And how's not drawing attention to yourself working out?
You started it.
Look, it's this way.
Trainers, ladders. Hey, Silks. Over here. Phones, SIMs, scramblers. No names. And definitely no questions. Come on, over here.
What are you looking at?
Got Indian chai.
Clearly a people person.
Scorpius.
Something
Rogue
needs to
PMC
move.
outfit. Those boys,
Trucks parked outside.
bad news.
Helicopters coming in and out.
So this is a left.
The cesspool of the Sahara.
Bet they don't put that in the guidebook.
We're in the Lion's Den, Bond. Everyone here is a threat, so watch your back. Bond, up there.
People on the left, hear me. Our existence depends on you, the traders, the beating heart of this city. All we have asked in exchange for your protection and a place at our table is but a small token of appreciation. Tariq here does not agree with that sentiment. He believes he should not have to pay his share. And for that, he must be punished.
He tells me there's a child. girl. He fears for her life. She needs medication. The expensive kind. That is where his contributions went. Our protection is for the care of everyone in our great city of steel and sand. Is it not? Men, women, and the children. What kind of monsters would we be if we denied this child the care she requires? What kind of man would he be if he did not fight for her care? He would be no kind of man at all. Let it be known that while in the bosom of Aleph, the child shall want for nothing from this moment on. Bring him to the girls.
Trouble in paradise.
Well, you know what they say about paradise, Bond. Watch out for the snakes. After watching that performance, I think it's clear Ali is our man. Shouldn't take too much to twist his arm.
Let's go twist it. I know some people don't agree with his methods. But say what you want about him. He really keeps this place together.
Absolutely. When he speaks, it's a lot of work, but not impossible. I think we need a much larger solar field, a lot of satellite arrays, and a...
Go and have a word with Bavna's men. Try and get us an audience with Ali.
You heard about he was trying to be predictions. Tariq was a good.
Doesn't matter. No tourist at all.
Here for the auction.
Yes.
Invitation and 100K.
Not a cheap date, are you? What do I need 100 grand for?
Best timer? Of course you are. It gets you through the door and into the auction.
I'll be back.
I am sure you will.
How'd that go?
How do you think it went?
Well, you're still in one piece, so better than I expected.
It's an auction. We're not getting inside or near Bakard Ali without an invite and $100,000.
Of course.
How do you want to play this?
Split up. I'll work the invites, you source the cash.
How am I supposed to find 100 grand out here in the desert?
Oh, I don't know. Luck? Charm? Isn't that how you've gotten things done in the past?
Yes, sir.
Mind yourself.
What the fuck? If I just have to casually get this much money, like, I don't know, why bother being a spy?
Need to get into that auction. Moneypenny, I need $100,000.
You know I can't do that, James.
Looks like I'm getting my hands dirty then.
Fresh parts straight from the pile-up on the autobahn.
Where is Barnes? Anyway,
Inside, second floor.
any word from the buyer?
No. He's supposed to call Forsted on the burner when he's at the container yard. You listened to him during the briefing earlier.
Mate, I was at the pit watching the hammer do his thing.
Moneypenny, I need you to run a Thayer suite for me on a PMC outfit called Scorpius. I need to know why they're in town.
What are you up to?
Just pulling at the string.
Sorry, can't let you through.
Fair enough. Need a way to convince him.
Not again, mate. Not tonight.
I'll be on my way then.
I can't
need a
convince
new
him I
angle.
can't talk.
This won't work.
Original auto parts and the best deals in Aleph right here. scrapyard to the street. Only the best deals on auto parts can be found here.
This makes no sense.
Watch your step in here, James.
It's Basim. Everyone knows that shooting gallery is rigged. Nobody's ever beaten you. And you should have known not to have money over to the capital.
Yeah, but I don't miss like that. Not at that range. He tampered with the scope. Or maybe the
See what
target
they say about him.
But he did
No.
something to make me miss that shot.
Just scary stories parents like to tell the local kids to keep them in check.
All the games here are designed
Now,
to screw you over.
the ones about the girls, those ones are all very true.
Girls? Sounds like fun.
Trust me, they're not.
Nothing our place we ever can't do.
Well, after the deal is done and we get paid, I might want 5 minutes alone with this. David smiled on his face. Flourish about himself.
Just toast to your pride. Yeah?
Alright, fine.
Bavner's planning to build a whole city out here in the desert. This will work nicely. Sorry about that.
Bond, got an update for you. Scorpius comms are busy. They're moving stolen artwork. Looks like the last piece is going to a buyer from South Africa. According to chatter, he's en route to Aleph.
Hey. Yeah. Nice work, James.
I've said it before, and I will say it again. We'd be doing Ali a big favor if we just put a bullet in the back of that crooked bastard's head. The man has been itching to take the wheel ever since Yuri went walking on. We all know what happened to Yuri. We can talk to the captain about how after we have made some precautions. Until then, we do not deviate from the mission. Understood?
Huh? Identify yourself immediately.
Easy now.
I'm talking to you. I'm gonna take you down.
We're dealing with a maniac here. Help. We've got him now! I've got this. Back off! That's it! Keep the heat on! Come on, you knobhead. Show me what... Forget it.
Yes, you know where we are. Just send anybody. You can't miss us.
Let me rip them apart.
He's gone. I've lost him.
What happened here? Did you do this? I'm gonna bash your face.
I could have gone better. Like, I tried bluffing and it wouldn't let me do it. But at the same time, I feel like restarting shit.
That doesn't look right. Checking. What is it? What the hell is wrong here?
And just like that, huh?
Moneypenny, I grabbed a burner phone and some intel on that deal. Buyer's name, Forsted. The exchange is supposed to take place at a container yard here in a left. Can you see if you can find anything else on him?
On it. Anymore, John. And besides, ask...
Who was that?
An old contact?
Fair enough. You didn't happen to see a container yard anywhere around here?
Behind the big anchor, I saw a cluster of them. What are you up to?
None of your business.
Need extra horsepower, you've come to the right place. Come, take a look at the collection of old
Come, talk to Normal.
I need to make some money. fast.
Don't we all? And if it's money you need to make in LF, you've come to the right place. I'm Nirmala. What do you want to know?
Anything out here worth chasing?
Had someone come by earlier trying to buy weapons. Wanted to pay in crypto. Told him to get lost. Crypto's only good for the auction. It's useless out in the market.
Know where I can find him?
Saw him over by the electronics pushers earlier. Just go through the tunnel right behind you to get to it. You'll find him somewhere around there.
Got anything else for me?
Keep your eyes open and your ears sharper, handsome. This place is full of opportunities. Especially if you're willing to take a few risks.
Thanks.
See you again, handsome. All right, who's next? Got something you need to get rid of in a hurry? Nirmala can take it off your hands. I buy guilt and sell regret. So let's make a deal.
Oh, I tried the best fresh shake. All of you. Having an RPG blowout
Now there's a man who looks like he enjoys blowing things up. What'll it be? I've got frags, gas grenades, and incendiaries.
I'm on the lookout for M67 fragmentation grenades.
The Yankee Special. Sold the last few to some kids earlier. Painted them yellow and told them they were tennis balls. I'm just kidding, friend. I would never paint a perfectly good grenade yellow.
What about M18 US signal smoke grenades in red?
You know your stuff. Come to think of it, I did sell some to a gender reveal party the other day. I think I have some left back there. Let me check. Don't go anywhere. I could have sworn I had some left.
Fresh mafé made with pure groundnuts and zero mercy for anyone with a nut.
Be right with you. Where did I put that thing?
Come and taste the best mafé I
Won't be long. Incendiary. Need to be careful with that one. Don't go anywhere. I could have sworn I had some left.
Bond, I have the invites.
That was fast.
Check back when you have the money.
Container 76. There she is.
Yes?
Forster, I'm here. Container 76.
As are we. With you in a moment.
James, Scorpius comms just blew up. They're onto you and headed your way right now. They're close. Get ready.
Always am.
Over there! Over there! Move! He's firing! Let's go! Flanking! Oh. There! He's down!
Nice! It's just been have to make it count.
Get him out of there!
I'm bleeding!
All lined up.
Everyone's...
Oh my god! What the hell is going on?
Sorry about the mess.
What happened?
Workplace disagreement. Forced it, right?
Right. This is Peter. So, the painting I was promised. Is it here?
Probably somewhere inside that container behind me. Why don't you two go ahead and have a look inside? I should probably get going.
Wait. Your money. Peter, please pay him.
That should take the sting out of Scorpius's tail.
Oh, look at you. The world might have forgotten you, but I didn't.
Still not enough money to get into the auction.
Look at this, Peter. I've waited my whole life for a moment like this. Look at this, Peter.
Bond, you there? What happened?
I closed the deal and got what I needed.
What?
You had to be there. No, I'm good. Got what I needed. Now I know the true meaning of suffering for your art.
Are you sure you're okay?
Never better.
Did you see how packed his stall was? He's pulling a lot of money.
Yes, let me think, please.
Want a speaker louder than your mother-in-law?
Everyone's counting on us to get this done. Zara, you told me the deal was locked in place. You said you could secure the weapons for the cause with the money on the crypto wallet. Now you're telling me it's a no-go. We don't have hard currency. You knew that. No. No. Don't try again. It'll make us look weak. I need to call Andrew. He's got contacts out here. Maybe we can find a way to convert that crypto to cash in a hurry. So just sit tight and wait for my call. And do not let that wallet out of your sight. We need to secure those weapons. That's why
Moneypenny,
we're
I
here.
need you to track a phone for me. I'm looking at the caller right now.
You'll need to hack the phone first. Then I'll be able to look onto the signal.
I can do that.
Come talk to me. Imported electronics, not imported electronics. No customs and no tax, so you can relax and buy. OLED, QLED, hot LED, we stock it all in a lab. Come, see,
There's no signal.
buy.
Move closer.
Yeah, it's me. Listen, they're not biting. The locals won't touch crypto, and we don't have 100 grand, let alone an invite, to get us into that auction. Yolandi said they looked at her like she was holding monopoly money when she showed them the drive. They want cash, Andrew, period. Do you know how hard it was to get that together? It took me a year to skim it off the pension pool, plus 10% of it to have it fed through 4 wallets to make sure it was clean. Do you know how much of a ball ache that was for me to get something like that done?
Yeah, no problem.
Hey,
I've got to find a way to fool this lad.
Hey, sorry.
Honestly, you can't write this shit. I'm walking around here surrounded by crates of guns, shoulder-fired rockets,
Need to get through.
explosives to level a city or flip a small government. And I can't even buy a bloody bullet. I know it's
Relax.
planned, but I'm telling you, they're not biting. What I'm asking you is, if you have any contacts out here that can help us convert the crypto on that wallet to real-world money in a hurry. Andrew, I'm not asking for miracles. I just need a name. Please. Okay. Thanks.
Hey, you with the
Get closer, Bond. We're losing signal. No signal. Get closer. Get closer. The signal's dropping. There's no signal. Move closer.
Hey,
I don't have signal. Get closer. No signal. Get closer.
easy money. Knives off the house.
Get closer. The signal's
Step
dropping.
right up. Easy money, easy win. All you have to do is watch the jewels and trust your
Get closer, Bond. We're losing signal.
These are fresh. Look at them. They look like they lost the fight.
fresh parts straight from the pilot on the autobahn.
Come over and let's talk danger and business. Every gun we buy from you comes with free ice cream. Perfect. Put it down. Fresh muffins.
Mind yourself.
Come on, you know you want
No signal. Move closer. No signal.
Just need to get through.
Get closer. Get closer. The signal's dropping.
Hey, you with the walk and your fancy shit. Come over here.
Got a lock on that signal.
Guns, more guns.
Pinging the location of the caller to your Q watch.
You're a star.
I know. Always nice to be reminded.
One bite of my freshly cooked chibujen will make you feel
Precious and
eating
best
like a
muffin
queen.
is right here. Come and try before it all goes.
Little overdressed for this place. Cool.
Hold on. You're telling me it's $100 for a cup of coffee? Yes. Kopi Luwak. The finest coffee here in Aleph. Very rare and very smooth.
I didn't ask for the finest coffee in Aleph. I just asked for a coffee.
You pointed to it, you ordered it, I brewed it, now you pay me.
I'm not paying $100 for cat shit coffee. I don't care how good it tastes.
Civet, not cat, there's a difference.
Not $100 difference.
Beg your pardon? I don't think you'll be needing that.
Here.
Crypto wallet. Any chance you can crack it?
No. Signal's too weak. Unless... Satellite images show a makeshift cell tower nearby. If you can find that tower and get close enough to it, I should be able to get in.
On it.
Let's talk, be warned. The jackpot has never left the table. Oh, so you lived at the gym, eh? That's very cute. Hey, tourist, you look like you've held a gun before. Or at least, posed with one for a calendar. You want to come and try your luck?
All right, give me the spiel.
No spiel here, my friend. Just you, that gun, and a big pile of cash. All you have to do is hit all the targets.
I'm good for now.
$250? Have you lost your mind?
I told you, you will get your money as soon as I have it. Things are tight, not just for me, for you. Ali's raised taxes again. He's crippling us. You saw what happened.
I'm not going back out there. They're completely insane.
I told you not to get involved with them. They pulled a gun on me just because I shot the winning shot. I don't like to be beaten.
It's all part of the act of road.
Castle above. You should see this place, Moneypenny. They've turned this shipwreck into an apartment complex. Never seen anything like it.
Bavma's an ambitious man.
Clearly. This is prime beachfront real estate.
Come on. This is impossible to fix. That idiot sell me a gun with instructions in Russian. I cannot understand a word of this.
Huh?
So much for getting in and out.
When that bitch caught me, I knew things were going to get messy. Her face when I shot her dog. Never had someone scream so loud.
Yeah, crew went quick. Passengers not so much.
I saw one jump over back. Don't think he got far.
Go for what?
No, that does not look right. Let me have a look. Well, guess we are okay now.
Looks like a body. Yeah.
What's wrong with you, brother? He's been knocked out. Something's not right here. Search the area.
Okay, got it.
You fool!
me that. What is... I think I found someone. There! Hey, get up, my friend. He's still breathing. What the... I've got fire in my eyes! Not now! There's no time.
I have eyes on the relay tower. Making my way up to it now.
Okay. Keep me posted.
5 AKs, a couple of PKMs, an RPG with 3 rounds, 4 SAR-80s, and 6 Docker FTT-33s. If we leave at 5 tomorrow morning, we should wind up in a spot around about noon. That's when we hit it.
Do we have any idea what sort of defenses they have?
Water cannons, and they'll be armed too, so wear your vests.
What about Ismail? Is he coming with us? We could really use him for this.
I'm working on Ismail. I'll keep you posted. Just be ready to set sail at dawn.
Huh? Ah, stupid rats making noise again. This guy looks hurt.
Over there!
Check them out.
He's been knocked out.
No die.
Oh. Can't do it.
That was insane. Okay, he's gone to ground. Spread out and find him.
Affirmative.
That foolish guy crossed the line. You have nowhere to go, eh?
Giving these a look.
Heading out. Searching through here.
When I find you, I will slit your throat. I will check. Moving on, searching another room.
I'm guessing whatever it is you're up to over there is related to the expense account you called me about.
That's right. I need what's on this wallet.
For what, exactly?
Funding international terrorism, of course.
Just be careful, James.
Aren't you? Just hit me. Come on. Come on. It's over. Fix it. Just hit me. Come on.
Energy pipelines. Looks like energy pipelines. Looks like Bavma wants to enhance the left's infrastructure. There it is. The cell tower Moneypenny mentioned. Yeah, this seems smart. Jump. Just jump! Easy does it. Easy does it. Gravity's just a suggestion. At the tower.
Perfect. Stay where you are.
Yeah. Not going anywhere.
I'm in. Disabled the password on the wallet, so you shouldn't have any trouble accessing the 50 grand on there.
Thanks, Moneypenny. Greenway, I have the money.
Make your way to the auction entrance so we can pay up and get inside.
Piece of cake. Afternoon, ladies. This wouldn't be the way to the Copacabana, would it? I'll take that as a no. mind me. Just dropping in.
Let's get inside and find our lead.
You took your time.
Got a little tied up mingling with the locals.
Pay the man, Bond.
Here we are. Cash and crypto.
Bavma thanks you for your contribution. Go on through.
If it plays, you live. If it sparks, you don't. Your choice.
I'm trying. Just give me a sec. I need more time.
Every second he stays dead, I think of new ways to wish you well.
Trying, okay. I don't know what's wrong.
Follow me, please.
Quite the operation your boss has here.
Whatever your needs, my friend, we have it. If you want, we can help you overthrow a small country. For the right price, of course.
Tempting. Oh, would you look at that? My kind of trouble.
She certainly is. Jaguar Type 00. Part of Bavma's special collection.
A new model in a room full of relics. Ring any bells, Greenway?
Keep talking like that. You might wind up buried out here.
Worth it.
Through here.
You'd think a place like this would have been shut down by now.
Control the chaos, control the flow, Bond. Keep Bulmer in play, you always have eyes on the game. Bond, over here. Take a look at those markings.
Serbian. You weren't kidding when you said Bavma's connections ran deep.
That's why MI6 continues to let him operate. Here we go.
Welcome,
There's Arnold.
ladies and gentlemen. Have a seat and get comfortable so we can begin the auction. While some of you have been here before, I see some fresh faces amongst our buyers. So, humor me while I go over our simple yet strict rules. 1. All bids must pass through the polygraph. 2. Should you fail the polygraph, you will be removed from the auction and forbidden to enter Aleph again.
Well, at least we know what the polygraph is for.
Lastly, bids are bound by blood. There are no retractions. Now, a quick technical trial. Place your hand on the polygraph machine in front of you. The truth, if you please, Miss Bakhan.
मुझे उस आदमी से घृणा है बस उसे कह दो मुझे ड्रोन चाहिए
Your turn, Mr. Konyevich.
I am Nikola Konyevich.
Good. Mr. Leung, if you please.
Zhang Leung. I represent the Three Storms clan.
And now to one of our newer faces. Go ahead, please, Mr.
Easy now.
James will do. And I'm thrilled to be here.
Dial it down.
Excellent. Now that we've gotten the formalities out of the way, we begin
begin with an opening bid from our new guests. Gentlemen, the bid is yours.
3 million US dollars.
A cash bid. I'm afraid this isn't that kind of auction, my friend. You have forfeited your opening position, and the bid is now free.
Safe passage to, from, and through all of our harbors. No inspections, no questions. Complete and utter diplomatic cover. Plus, a private jet with armed escort for Bavma.
For the rest of his life.
Now that is a real bid. Anyone care to counter Miss Bahan's offer?
Safe passage is useful, but only temporary. I offer permanence. My organization will help fund and implement the next stage of infrastructure in Aleph.
A thrilling prospect indeed. Anyone care to raise the stakes? 2 offers on the table.
Going to have to tilt the table.
Anyone care to beat them?
Sabotage the next offer.
You read my mind.
I offer the next election in Mauritania. The ruling seat will be delivered at gift wrapped. I also offer 4 European Union ambassadors, all of which have been compromised, of course.
Well, that hasn't happened in quite some time.
What is this? Something's wrong with this thing.
And Mr. Leung, I'm very surprised. You may leave.
Time to go, Mr. Leon.
Watch the suit!
Mr. Leung, you are making a scene. We are done.
You have no idea what you're doing. We will not accept this. There will be consequences.
Can't do that again.
Apologies for Mr. Leung's transgression. Sometimes emotions do tend to run high when the stakes are raised. Would anyone else care to make a bid? Going once.
Now's your chance.
Going twice. Anyone?
Bond. Blueprints for the next generation of solar panels. Scalable, compact. Just one rig can generate enough power for an entire city.
Now that is what I call a wonderful offer. The floor remains open, though the bar has certainly been raised. Surely someone has something to offer.
आज से
From
मेरे
this day
सैनिकों का
forward,
हर हथियार,
every weapon used
rifle,
by my soldiers, be it a
artillery,
rifle, drone,
सिर्फ बावमा
or
के हाथों
artillery,
से आएगा.
will come only from the
Exclusive
hands
contract,
of Buffalo.
unlimited
An
volume.
exclusive contract with unlimited volume.
I like it. Going once? Going twice?
We're out of time. Do something.
3 decades of MI6 intel.
What? Always do the unexpected, right?
Interesting. How do you propose delivering this intelligence?
By giving you him.
It would appear the honeymoon is over. One TX-1000 Marauder drone sold to the boldest and newest buyer in the room.
Bond, I swear to...
Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your stay here in LF. And you two gentlemen, please, join me over here if you will. Congratulations on your purchase, gentlemen. One of my men will be with you shortly to settle the bill.
The Englishman. Where is he?
You'll need to be a little more specific than that.
The ex-spy Bavma's hiding. Where is he?
Look around. You have no power here.
That man murdered 3 of our agents in cold blood. Bavma broke the rules. He's finished. Your king's reign is over.
Nice try.
Pay attention, Picard. You only have one choice to make here. You can stay with Bavma. But you'll go down with him and you'll watch as we turn this whole place to dust. Or you could take the throne. And our superiors will continue to turn a blind eye to all that goes on here. Or don't you want to be king?
Throw in box seats at the menu and we have a deal.
Stretford End? Best we can do.
Ah, we both know that's not true.
Fine. Done.
Well, it appears you have some sway after all. You coming? See that crane?
What about it?
Underneath you'll find a boat. A gift from Bavma when he first arrived. A small slice of English civility here in the middle of the desert. That's where you'll find your friend.
How do we get to it?
By boat. Follow me this way, gentlemen.
A fox always has more than one exit. Bond, you head out on foot so he can't slip out the back. And you, take me to that boat.
As you wish. And the offer? How do I know you'll keep your word?
If there are no nasty surprises, Aleph will be yours by the weekend. Move out. Get moving.
Bond,
I'm here.
talk to me. Where are we?
Ali gave us 009's location. Headed there on foot through what looks like a makeshift port.
And Greenway?
Taking the scenic route.
All right, I'll update M. Good luck. Bond, I just pulled satellite imagery of the area. There's a lot of heavy activity on and off the water, so watch your step in there.
Copy that. Thanks.
I'm on the water, heading to the boat.
Understood. I had a handle on it back there until you cut it.
Oh, are you trying to prove yourself to me?
Not what I meant.
What did you mean?
Could have flipped Ali on my own.
We're in a hurry. I needed to speed things up.
Look at these boys. A right jolly pirate club.
How's it looking?
Storm's closing in fast on our position. Looking at this, I would say we've got about 6 or 7 hours before that swell hits.
Huh. Let's see now. What do we got here? That was weird.
Let's see.
Let's have a look there.
Hello? Are you okay?
What have we got here? Are you sleeping?
Huh?
I want to know what's happening. Hey, where...
Just grabbing some bits on my way to fix up the Englishman's boat.
Be quick about it.
I'm not even here.
What's up with that?
What is it?
We have a man down, right here.
Liar! I would never steal from Batman. I don't believe you, Aziz. I doubt Batman would have too. Don't ever point a gun at me unless you intend to use it.
Greenway, how can we be sure Ali hasn't gone straight to Bavma? And he's walking us right into an ambush.
Ali wants Aleph. He's been waiting for a chance like this.
Let's hope you're right.
Let's see what we've got. Stormberg 50 cal. Very good. RPGs always move fast in here. 10 crates of Night Ones, 50 crates of Zukovsky 21s, 2 crates of Storm Bursts, some K and S bolt actions, 20 crates of Osato 8s.
Thought Aziz was going to spill his guts and give us up.
I didn't. Yusuf was always going to kill him.
You know what this means? We get to split his share between us.
To be honest, I was going to kill Aziz tonight. You talk too much. Look, keep your head down until things die down. We can move the guns in the market once the spotlight is on something or someone else.
When will that be?
A week? Maybe 2.
What are you looking for? Stop that!
Easy now. I was just with Ali at the auction. He said I could take a look around your operation.
Fine, but don't get in anyone's way.
You won't even know I'm here.
Why?
Stole from Bavma.
So does that mean we can get in there now?
Looks that way.
Check the fridges, will you? Make sure the cargo's okay in
Bet you didn't see that coming. What the?
Let's see now. What is...
What did you do to him?
I take it just might be. Did you remove the transponder? It's the first thing I did. What are you going to do with your shit? I'm going to put some money down on the
Bullshit. We have to run trade in every magazine because of you, Aziz. You choked on your own blood, stealing from Bavma. What were you thinking? Everybody in Aleph knows that if you're going to steal from Bavma, you'd better do it with a passport, plane ticket, and a new face.
What's happened? Hello? What's wrong?
You okay? Sounds good. Nobody will argue with that.
Greenway. Ali. Are we really gonna give him control of Aleph?
The agency needs assets like Ali. Let's say a terrorist group is planning an attack on British soil. Then let's say said group travels here to tool up for it. With Ali sitting on the throne, we get a heads up. It's not all black and white in this world, Bond. There's a lot of grey.
This is all useless. Whoever locked this didn't check what was inside. I'm wasting my time here. If Yusuf wants all of this done in time, he can do it himself.
Damn it! What was that? We got a ghost here or something? I want a search now! Affirmative. Need something? Hey!
pushing in. What the hell was that? Something's wrong. I can feel it. Start a search.
I got this.
Nothing wrong here. Hey, over here. Out of my way! I'll make you bleed! I'll hold them. Tap out, man. You're no match for me.
Someone right there. Take a look. Just be wary.
I'm gonna tell you what I told the others. If you steal from Bavma, you will be put down. He treats you well. He gives you money, clothes, food, weapons, and he puts a roof over your head when the rest of the world wouldn't. Do not forget that. Everything in place for the Englishman?
Almost. Why does Bavma keep the old?
He knows things. Government secrets. Things like that. He got a body count that's impressed even him.
That old man? That little fool? I don't think so.
Call him a fool to his face next time he stops by. Just see what he says.
I could take him.
Bavma says otherwise. But go ahead. That I would pay to see.
They should have been loaded up and on the way by now.
No way.
Inside it.
You saw what happened to Aziz?
Inside the
got
Englishman's
caught.
boat
He
except
moved.
the Englishman.
It's just electronics.
And Bavma.
Can move them
I mean,
fast.
I've seen other
I
people
don't want
come and go
any
over
part
the
of
years, but certainly not
But you
any
do.
of us.
When I'm not
We
around,
just load his
how do I
boat up
know
for
I can
him when
trust
he
you?
wants something
Because
he
you're going to
thinks.
give me 10% for keeping my mouth shut. Ha, he's an asshole.
I know. Now get back to work.
He might have something on there that would make us rich.
No thanks. I like my guts inside my body.
Huh? Let's have a look.
Inside my body. If we were caught on that boat, trying to steal from the Englishman, Bavma would slowly fillet us before throwing what's left of us to the girls. Let's see what that is. Heads up!
approaching the boat. What is your position?
I see you. Making my way there now.
Dare I ask how it's going with Greenway?
I don't think he likes me.
You'll grow on him. He's been through a lot. Nobody could have predicted what would happen back in Slovakia.
Greenway did. He told us 009 couldn't be trusted and we didn't listen.
Then you work with Greenway to bring 009 in.
Roger that.
I'm on board.
Almost there.
Easy does it. We don't know what could be waiting for us. Watch your step. He has the place booby-trapped.
Of course he has. Another booby trap here. Not going that way. Cabin straight ahead. Laser trip mines too.
I'm more worried about the ones we can't see. Break a beam and trigger those mines, Beckett will be scraping you off the deck.
Any idea how to disarm?
Negative. But lasers react to particles in the air. That should help you circumvent them and not get blown up.
Noted. Meet you at the cabin door. Laser trip mines too.
I'm more worried about the ones we can't see. Break a beam and trigger those mines, Beckett will be scraping you off the deck.
Any idea how to disarm?
Negative. But lasers react to particles in the air. That should help you circumvent them and not get blown up.
Noted. Meet you at the cabin door. Laser trip mines too.
I'm more worried about the ones we can't see. Break a beam and trigger those mines, Beckett will be scraping you off the deck.
Any idea how to disarm?
Negative. But lasers react to particles in the air. That should help you circumvent them and not get blown up.
Noted. Meet you at the cabin door. Chessboard here. He was in the middle of a game.
Bond?
Still here.
Take it nice and slow.
Welcome to the jungle.
Indeed. Looks just like his allotment back in Richmond.
Think he's in there?
Let's find out. Get the door. If it comes to it, do not hesitate to put him down. On you.
All clear.
Level 9?
Gone. An hour ago, maybe less.
Christ.
Gut shot. Bled out slowly while they worked him over.
Why not just shoot him and be done? Why the mess?
Well, clearly they were trying to make a point.
There's something in his mouth. Diamonds.
Fakes. Oh, you must have really rubbed someone up the wrong way. Take a look around. See if we can figure out what transpired between 009 and his uninvited house guests. What did you get yourself into, Beckett?
It really worked him over.
Like I said, he really pissed someone off.
How did you know the diamonds were fake?
The circular dot reflected inside the stone. It's a dead giveaway. Knowing how to spot fakes can get you out of a tight spot. You'll master it with time and experience. State-of-the-art triggering mechanism. Could have gotten the materials here.
Yesterday's UK newspapers.
He was keeping up with things. Bond, in here. Take a look at this.
What were you looking at? Same bomb materials I saw in Slovakia.
More evidence to support his lunatic agenda.
Someone certainly had it in for the agency. Something under the frame here. Greenway, this picture. You're in it. There's a note. It says, "Remember this."
That was Operation Spyglass.
Operation Spyglass. The telescope in the other room. That can't be a coincidence. So you knew 009?
I thought I did.
What about the symbol? Recognize it?
No. We have everything we need. Let's go.
I think he wants us to see something. The telescope. I need to go and take a look. What do you call this?
I call it a picture of you.
He had eyes on the apartment.
He had eyes everywhere from the look of it.
The other recruits. Monroe, Bright, Nash, Singh, Kingsley. Looks like he was following the rebooted 00 program.
Of course he was.
It looks as though things were moved around. Maybe he was in the middle of redecorating.
Or maybe it was his killer. Or killers. A telescope. Didn't you want to take a look?
I think it's safe to say he had a bit of a thing for you.
Clearly. Taken on the day she was promoted to head of MI6.
HQ. Should we be worried about this?
Maybe. Keep looking.
And that symbol on the back of the picture has to be out there. Bingo. marking on the back of this picture of you and him matches the logo on that ship out there. That's where he wants us to go.
He's dead, Bond. His own men killed him because he got greedy. Case closed, job done. I'm really not interested in going sightseeing in the arsehole of nowhere.
Only you would have made the connection to Operation Spyglass. Dead as he is, he's telling us something. We'll never know if we don't take a look.
Fine. But don't be surprised if this is nothing more than a ruse to finish off what he started in Slovakia.
Only one way to find out. Housekeeping, I presume? That was so fast.
I am sometimes asked, Bafma, how is it that you hear every whisper in every corner of Aleph? And I answer, I built Aleph with my will, my blood, my whole self. This city is an extension of my being, my body. Today, it became infected. And as we all know, if an infection is left untreated, the body can become rotten, sicken, and die. That infection? Greed. In Bakar Ali, once so loyal, greed grew unchecked, becoming a cancer. A cancer that threatened to weaken Aleph, endangering all of us, everything we have built. However, cancer, if caught early, can be cured. Or in our case, cut out and served on a platter. Easy, girls. Plenty of meat for everyone.
For girls. Of course.
Our old friend was just the appetizer. Did you really believe you could come here and poison Aleph's well of trust? I think not. Now, you die. Lower them!
I'm afraid this is all a big misunderstanding.
Stop.
Beckett was dead when we found him on the boat.
Lies.
He got greedy. They always do. It was his own men who cut him down.
I find that very hard to believe.
Greenway, back me up here. Great. Just great.
Lower them.
Of course he's out cold.
Fine, name your price.
Wait.
Cut us down and I'll have MI6 wire you the money within the hour.
MI6 pay up to help their agents? Had you not killed my friend, he would laugh at your naivete. And besides, I don't need your blood money. My girls, on the other hand, they have only had their appetizers, which makes you two the main course. Drop them, and let us watch the sands run red.
Oh, come on! Come on, wake up, Greenway!
What the hell have you gotten us into?
Little help, please.
Thinking.
Think faster.
Harmony.
No. this is an attempt at deceiving me, I will erase your entire bloodline. Now, one more time.
Harmony. We know where she is. We have a location.
Get them out of there! Now! My men brought your Land Rover around for you.
Thanks.
I'll be honest, this turn of events is most unexpected. I assumed you'd be Chow by now, so I gifted that Land Rover of yours to my bodyguard, Nini. Today is a special day. It's her birthday.
Well, let me guess. Nini isn't too happy with us.
She is, most displeased. Oh, and before you leave, I would suggest checking in and around your seats for any surprises.
What kind?
The scorpion kind. She has a thing for them.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned for Land Rover.
Indeed. I must be going. Good luck out there. I hope you two find what you're looking for.
Get in. You're driving. Interesting turn of events. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Harmony, the lost sister, right?
Right. Our get out of jail card. There's your ship. If there's something you want to get off your chest, now's the time.
Why didn't we go directly to Bavma with the information we had on the sister? Why wait until the very last second to play your hand back there?
We do not give up valuable information if we can get what we want for free. It's all there, in the handbook, front and center.
What happened between you and 009?
Operation Nightfall. When Thea was first instated, it discovered a mole ring at the top of British intelligence. 3 highly decorated 00 agents, including 009. I was tasked with tracking them down and neutralizing them.
Hell of a burden.
That's the job, Bob. You're given orders, and you're expected to follow them.
So you two were friends? Before Operation Nightfall, before all of this? That's what it looked like in the picture of the two of you.
We went through the program together.
And they expected you to hunt him down?
Orders are orders, Bond. Besides, we stopped being friends the moment the man betrayed the Crown.
What happened to the other 2 agents?
Terminated. Didn't make a difference either. Because when 009 got away, they just buried the case. Shuttered the 00 branch and had me jockey a desk for the last 10 years. As a reminder of my failure.
But then M came along and revived the 00 program, right?
Her and the PM. Much to the chagrin of Bright. And now, here we are. In the middle of the desert, chasing clues on the side of a shipwreck from a dead traitor. While we wait for the other shoe to drop.
Those blonde twins, have you ever come across them before?
No, but one hears stories. Nico and Tero Murdo. Supo, the Finnish security service, calls them the Great Whites.
The hair?
That, and because they're silent killers. Frankly, I'm amazed you survived the fight.
Next time I'll finish it.
See if you can find a way to get us across.
That was my plan.
All right, so I think I'm gonna this good part to call it a night. So just did a whole mission or chapter or act or whatever. Um, so yeah. Not sure next time I'm gonna sign on. It might not be till Monday, I think. So but all right. So have a good night or day or whatever, and hopefully see you next time. Later.